What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. Extremely excited to be back with another video, episode 9 of the Alphabet series. In the CFB 26 game, we got Army up the bat. My goodness gracious. I believe this is a tier 4 team going against Blair Underwood in the Michigan Wolverines. I'm joking. I know it's not Blair. Now, this time, that was a joke. That was a joke. I know it's Bryce. I know you're like, hey, LP still ain't get it right. I know it's Bryce. So we're going to get Bryce Underwood in the Michigan Wolverines. They are a tier 2 team. As you can see, our first drive, we end up punting. And yeah, we're up against it. We're up against it. But we do have some advantages. Our opponent is 0-0, so he hasn't played yet. You know, sometimes trying to figure out some of the little mechanics of the game when you first play it, it can be a little tricky, so hopefully we can use that to our advantage. And we are at home, so we don't have any stadium pulse situations to worry about. Let's see if we can take advantage. Throwing to the right, our opponent goes left, and whew, that's the difference between, you see the movement. It's not even really the levels, so to speak, it's the movement. Tier 4, Tier 3, and even Tier 5 players, obviously, I mean, not players, but teams don't move like Tier 2 and Tier 1. It's like even from tier 1 to tier 3, it's really a huge difference in how the players move. Our quarterback, not the best. Not the best. He wasn't bad, though. He wasn't bad. He made some throws. You're going to see he makes some throws. But we definitely had to utilize the run, and we had to utilize, a little bit of, I don't want to say, I don't really like doing play action when I'm going up against teams like this. So any play action play that you see, most likely is because I got hurried up. But let's just get into the ball game. Down 7. I think he wanted to go left. That was guarded, so he went to the middle. He actually quick hiked me on that right there, and I couldn't get into my actual goal line setup. So scoring 14-7, no bother. So I turned to burn and see what we can do. We're only down 14. We're not down by a lot. This is not really something to be concerned about. The only concern is just that we're a tier 4 team, and the Lord knows I wish I had my playbook. That playbook makes a difference. I'm not saying it guarantees you any wins, but it does make a difference. Like when you playing with like a tier 4 team, and then you sort of got to guess what plays to pick and guess what kind of, as we score right here, keeping us within the game. Then you got to sort of guess what type of team this team is, and you got to do it on the fly. You only got 30 seconds to pick your play. So it's halftime, 14-7, and I'm like, okay, obviously we got to get a stop. Now at this juncture, I'm trying to figure out, okay, what does he do well, and what does he not do well? One thing that I saw that he was doing, he was throwing down. Oh my goodness! See what I mean by movement? He juked 3 of my players right there. That was insane. I noticed that he like throwing down the field, so I started covering down the field. But it's just that happened. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain that really. This was a play I didn't want to do. This was one of those plays where I got hurried up because I only had 5 seconds left. But we do make up for it right there. This quarterback was making some throws. He really was, man. He does some throw. I'm not showing I show all the good plays, but I'm not showing some of the bad plays that he did because I just don't show every play as far as the quarterback. But there's another good throw right there. I'm like 30-18. I'm right here. I wanted to go over the middle. I thought I seen something on that last play because I see that he sent a mid blitz, but the quarterback wasn't quite blocking how I thought he was going to. 4th down and 1. We get a nice play right there to the right. Still in the game. Only down 2 possessions. Now top of the 4th quarter. We've been here before. We're going to act like we've been here. 3rd down and 6 or 8, I believe. That was a good play by him. I'm gonna be honest. I seen that the bottom of his player was glowing green, and I thought he got stuck. That's why I thought I had an advantage, but he picked me up. I gotta give it to him. That was a good play. I thought he got stuck. If I'd have seen that he was guarding that well, I would not have thrown that. I thought he got stuck, and I thought my guy was gonna keep going as he scores again, pretty much ending the game. And then check out this, man. Hits with the fake field goal. Over 2 people, he still catches it. But that's the difference between a tier 2 and a tier 4. You can get that off. He goes for the onside. I guess he feel like, man, this guy been here a little bit too long. Now that pick right there, that was on me. That's not reading the coverage right. That's me scoring with that play before, thinking it was going to work again automatically, and just kind of throwing it on blind faith because the blitz was coming too heavy. The blitz was coming wild. 2nd and 11, this guy kicks a field goal from Hawaii. It makes that 32-7. We get the onside kick again. And we just, our pride is staying in the game. But you guys know I don't really quit out of these games. We do score again, though. It's him. Boy, I'll definitely take that, man. I dove into the end zone and everything, man. But, this is okay. This is going to happen, man. And we was in the game for most of the game. And that fourth quarter got away from us. Ever since we threw that first pick, that kind of just... That's where the avalanche came, And then look at that right there. 1 second left, he gets a wild catch and kicks another field goal. I don't know if he's just doing that just cause, or maybe that helps out, his playoff season, or as far as when he do this, I don't know. But shout out to our opponent, much love, much respect, man. Wow, this guy had 9 catches, 269 yards, 3 TDs. And that's pretty good. All right, so we're 4-5. We're 4-5. We was 4-4. If you guys can smash that like button for your boy, that'd be absolutely amazing. Subscribe if you are new. I see our subscriber count is going up just a bit, so I definitely appreciate that. But man, this was a wild one. But we was in there. We was hanging in there. But man, that blitz, man, that mid blitz was destroying me in this one, which is reasonable. I mean, being like I said, the movement is really. It's not about the tiers. It's more about the movement. Like versus Madden, you could have the worst team versus the best team, but the movement is a little bit. The movement comparison is a lot closer versus college football. It can make all the difference. This is why I always pray that they match me with someone that's like a tier 4 or tier 5. But this is this is the name of the game. When you it's random. You don't know who you're gonna get. What I mean? Your boy